Ever wonder how water goes from its natural source to coming out of our tap crystal clear and safe to drink? Well, let me introduce you to Grenada's National Water and Sewage Authority. They are the water wizards behind it all. Yay! A whopping 95% of all water comes from surface sources. This water might look muddy now, but wait until you see the transformation. First, they add a non-toxic chemical to the water. This brings particles together, forming clumps in a process called coagulation. Next, a gentle stir helps the particles clump together. This is called flocculation. Gravity does its thing, and the clumps settle to the bottom. This is sedimentation. Then, the water is passed through a bed of sand. This filtration removes up to 95% of bacteria. See the difference? Now, our water is clear and nearly bacteria-free. Lastly, chlorine is added for disinfection, killing any remaining bacteria and making the water safe to drink. And that, my friends, is how Nawasa brings pure, refreshing water from their surface sources to our pipes, our washpan, our buckets, whatever you think about.
This advertisement is the first in a series showcasing Nawasa's operations. Stay tuned for more in-depth insights into our services and initiatives.
Are you a progressive young leader, a proactive emerging executive, a rising professional? Then you need appropriate cover for your vehicle. Introducing the Pro Motor Plan from Beacon. Car insurance that includes free loss of use, windscreen cover up to $3,500, free special perils, free accident forgiveness. Get Beacon's Pro Motor Plan today. Don't procrastinate. Call Beacon today at 440-4447 or visit beacongrenada.com.
How am I supposed to finish cooking like this?
I wonder if climate change is behind all these water shortages. Time to think about the future.
It's really time to invest in a proper water storage tank, you know.
What water tanks you guys have available?
We have 450 gallons for a family of 3, 800 gallons for a family of 5, and 1,000 gallons for a family of 7. Purchasing any of these tanks will ensure that you have enough water stored.
Don't be like me and wait until you're out of water. Be smart. Be prepared. Invest in a proper water storage tank today.
Welcome to the future of shopping with Real Value IGA mobile app. Now, your favorite supermarket is right in your pocket. Whether you're a student, a busy parent, or in the diaspora shopping for friends and family at home, a Yahtzee or a Grenadian, our mobile app has you covered. Shop online with our mobile app from anywhere and enjoy free delivery to St. George and St. David. Or you can pick up your groceries in-store, hassle-free. Convenience, savings, and a seamless experience in Grenada. All right here at your fingertips. Download the Real Value IGA mobile app and start shopping today. Real Value IGA, bringing the supermarket to you.
Bring it on, baby. How are you doing? We gotta say hello and welcome to everyone tuned into another Mikey Live program. My name is Mikey Hutchinson, and we are coming to you live from the spice isle of the Caribbean. That is Grenada. How are you doing today? Now, I hope you had a good day today. Something happened in your favor, something positive, something that you're happy about. Life sometimes throws all sorts of things at you. So when things are good, you have to celebrate it. You know what I mean? So hello and welcome. So some of the things that we are going to be talking about tonight, the IMA boy, illegal discounting and owner financing activities. And that's related to the Grenada Citizen by Investment Program. 1 second. Yes, so sorry for that. So we're going to be talking about that as well. as Welcome Home Motorcade planned for Sunday, March 9th for the Ultimate Soccer Champion, Blackadan. We'll talk to you about that in a while. I know Grenada, they like the potato. Yes, and Grenada versus SVG, we've got some scores for you. Ryan John, Grenada's own cricketer. We played the Leeward Islands Hurricanes. Ryan John ended like a boss. We'll talk to you about that. Grand Lake workers back to work, and that brings an end to industrial activity. And we have other things to talk to you about, so brace yourselves. We will talk. All right, this is Mikey Live. News discussed, not told. We don't have no horse in no race. You understand? We tell you things as they are. So yeah, gotta let you know. Headlines brought to you through the kind compliments of Courts Grenada Limited, Digicel Nawasa, Real Value IGA Supermarket. We've got superb distributors on board. We've got the Beacon Insurance on board as well, and all our other sponsors who are always with us. We say hello. All the viewers who are with us, we say hello to you. You know, yeah, and that's what it is all about. You do the hokey pokey and then turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. You put the left foot in, you put the oh boy, you don't even see kids playing those games no more. You put the right foot out, you put the left foot in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey, you turn yourself around. Nothing like that. What are our kids doing? They are hooked on YouTube with some kind of versions of things that we used to look at before. You know, I went to go off the other day, and I saw some little boys. They were playing marble. I don't know the last time I saw that, and it brought to memory, you know, the days that we had growing up in Goov, you know. And there are some communities who embrace those traditions, but then there are others who just wash it all away. Just, you know, and these little tablets, iPhones, and iPads are taking over our children's lives. You know, there are some benefits to it, but no. All right, so we are going to do that and come back, and don't forget, someone sharing tonight's program will receive some free credits, compliments, Digicel, and that lucky person might just be you. When we come back, it could be real news in your Lily Lolo. We'll be back. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
All right, and of course, let's get straight into the business. The first thing that we have to tell you about, all farmers, you're invited to a special session. It's focusing on the health needs of farmers. That's going to be happening on the 19th of March, 9:30 a.m. to 12 noon. Farm School, Maribor, St. Andrew. All right, they say that they're going to be having presentations, health screening, and also lunch is going to be provided. For more information, you can call 417-9892 or 420-2805. All right, and they say, yeah, you need to do that. Yeah, so make a call and ting. Now, the government of Grenada, in collaboration with the Chinese mission under Phase 8 of the Grenada-China Technical Agricultural Cooperation, they are preparing to commission a new tissue culture laboratory. And they say that it's aimed at enhancing tissue culture operations at propagation stations throughout Grenada. Oh yeah, baby. Approximately 700,000 was invested in the construction and outfitting of the laboratory. And that's located at the Maribor propagation station. When they finish, I will send all that like a ting, and they still like a walk on thing. Now, the tissue culture laboratory, it is expected to be handed over next month. So I don't want to give all too much. They're doing the final touches. You understand? This joint venture between the government of Grenada and the Chinese agricultural mission is geared at increasing the potential for the propagation of large quantities of plantlets of our local root and staple crops, and it can boost local production by increasing the amount of high quality planting material in a very short time. Additionally, and of significant importance, tissue culture products, it produces disease-free plants. You understand? Because, sometimes the regular one, the organic or whatever you want to call it, sometimes, them diseases and them just go after them. But the tissue culture is kind of like a kind of fix-up version of the thing. You understand? If I may say so. Okay? It will help, fight against the spread of aggressive and potentially damaging pests. So the government of Grenada is committed, they say, to meeting set targets and obligations under the CARICOM 25 by 25 initiative, aimed at reducing food importation in the region by 25% the year 2025. You understand? Now, this aligns with the OECS FAST strategy endorsed by Grenada and other OECS member countries as an urgent action plan to promote food security, self-resilience and reliance, and agricultural development in the region. I remember learning a little about tissue culture and thing when I was a little boy in school and thing. You understand? Good stuff. You understand? You have to use science and technology, and I stand to make life easier for us. You understand? Now, we're moving on. Grenlec workers have resumed their duties. All right, and service has been restored. We heard from Grenlec today. Grenlec said that they were pleased to inform the nation and their valued customers that employees have returned to work today, 6 March 2025, and normal service has been resumed. Now, Grenlec wishes, they say, to thank the offices of the Labour Commissioner and Minister for Labour for their assistance to the parties over the past 2 days. Now, this intervention allowed us, they say, to achieve agreements about the way forward regarding the trade dispute and brought an end to the strike action. So they say that they appreciate the patience and understanding of the customers, and say that they'd like to apologize for any inconveniences that was caused as a result of that period of downtime. No, I didn't get my bill for February, so I'm guessing we could skip that. You guys are forgiven for the little thing, and for the inconvenience caused to me. You guys are forgiven, but of course, with everything else in life, it's a give and take. So you want to say, I gave you my understanding. You give me your word that you will discount my bill from February. I'm waiting still, but that is small thing. I don't want to see it. And we can know it's gonna be 0. Renewable energy runs the place. So, Olio, we don't always talk about the things that gives us headache. We have to also talk about the things that we are happy about. And we are happy about Ryan John. Ryan John has been a very consistent cricketer over the years. Ryan's supposed to be from St. David's, yo. You understand? St. David's talent. You understand? So, the man make 100 runs, 109, that. 109 playing against the Leeward Islands Hurricanes. They say it was a splendid batting from a performance from the youth. You understand? So Ryan, big up your whole self, brother. You understand? You see what all you do? I don't think it has been recognized enough. You understand? By just us. You understand? It's not as sexy as soca and sexy as thing, but if you ask me, I find, it is equally important because it does bring light to the talent that we have here in Grenada. You understand? So big up the whole self, Ryan. While we're on that, I would like to say to you that Grenada, we were playing our international friendly against St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The game just done. And we did not get a blowout. We did not. In fact, you can see full time, Grenada 1, SVG 1. So, fair is fair. You understand? We go in a man country and they did not blow us out. So, congratulations, guys. You understand? A win is a win. A draw is a win still. I'm to tell all the lady are they. A draw is a win. And even when, anyway, let's leave that talk. So, there's going to be a welcome home motorcade that is being planned for Sunday, March 9th. And that is to welcome our ultimate soca champion, Blackadan. You understand? Blackadan expresses thanks to the Ministry of Tourism, the Creative Economy and Culture. Minister of Tourism, the Creative Economy and Culture, Senator Adrian Thomas has confirmed receipt of a letter from the 2025 Ultimate Soca Champion, Ringroy Blackadan OGs, thanking the ministry for its support towards his performance at the Ultimate Soca Championship final held on February 20th, 2025. Yes. So you understand, all we go do the thing. So we are telling you that you can prepare yourself for that. The Ministry of Tourism, the Creative Economy and Culture, in collaboration with the Spice Mass Corporation, they are finalizing plans for a welcome home ceremony and a motorcade that's going to be happening this Sunday. So all the girls self, we go give all you some more details as time gets closer. We don't need no big set of time to plan the business. But we still have to appreciate our artists when they go out there and they do things for us. We have to say, you know what? Yeah. You understand? So, yeah. Anywho's, we posted a thing on the IMA about the IMA. Long story. So, long story, me even going through that to read. Yeah, understand? Because a long story type and I don't want to type my tongue. Anyway, they're talking about that Citizen by Investment Program, right? They're talking about illegal discounting and owner financing activities that's been related to the Grenada Citizen by Investment Program that they've identified happening within the system by one of his agents offering loans and things. There's a certain financial requirement. You understand? For you to pre-qualify or qualify, either or, right? And they've found a way, to kind of like trick the system. You understand? So the IMA say that they have identified the agent and the sub-agent who's been guilty of that. They're moving to decertify the agent. And of course, for the people who have already successfully gotten through with citizenship through the scheme, their citizenship will or have been revoked. I know at least that in one case, someone's citizenship has been revoked. There were some citizenship 6 applications were denied in 2024, and in 2025 so far we're in February, March, and already 2 applications have been denied. They say they noticed a pattern and they're moving. They say it's due to their vigilance and screening, the rigorous screening, that they've been able to identify the loopholes and the little trickery that happening in the business. And I stand hoping that the public will continue to have confidence in what it is that they do. You understand? Anywho's, that is not my business. Operators in the local economic environment gearing up to hear business prospects when the 2025 budget is presented tomorrow. not only operators, everybody interested in hearing where we are going to be spending our monies, what amount we are going to be spending as well. And as the Minister for Finance, that's Honorable Dennis Cornwall, presents the government's estimates of revenue and expenditure. The presentation will take place in the House of Representatives at the Parliament Building, Mount Welldale, St. George's. That's going to be beginning at 9 in the morning. So all you don't call me tomorrow, your boy going to be busy concentrating on the business and taking notes. Following that, we're going to go through the whole year on normal, and the next year around now, so we're going to be announcing the election day. We ain't going down to the wire, you understand? We're leaving some in the bag, you understand? Yeah. January. So you all get registered and think, decide who start to follow them little meetings are happening in the little communities and thing. Decide how you're thinking because we're going on the thing next. Just now. Anyway, that's just me talking shoopiness. But you guys, let's log into Mikey Live, like a GIS or whatever it is, to connect with the minister and to hear what where we money and thing going, what are the priorities and stuff like that. Of course, when you see where the money going, then you know where the priorities are. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, what else do I have to tell you? So there was just a night session. I just came from a night session. I didn't even see my script before I come here because we were just rushing from an event that just ended around 8:30 tonight. New Hampshire Community Center, hosted by the NADMA and the Royal Grenadier Police Force as it relates to fires, as we are now getting into the intense part of the dry season. Going forward, you'll find that we are going to get less and less rain. The bush is going to get drier and drier and drier, and then it's fired on olele lolo. God forbid. New Hampshire was one of the areas that suffered the most bushfires in 2024 that threatened crops and livestock and even houses. And so that was one of the priority areas in terms of the education aspect of things for the police and NADMA. So we just came from there, and it was a nice session. We'll be able to share that with you possibly on our next program. Also the GIS will be able to share that too. But very, very, very interesting session. I even think that they should have more, because they also in that session spoke about the do's and the don'ts, what the law states about burning, setting fire in residential areas, etc. Do you know that it is illegal at any time? Do you know that it is illegal at any time to set fire to property, to things, whatever it is, in a residential area without notifying your neighbors? So in other words, to put it quite simple, it don't matter the magnitude of the fire, but except you're cooking on firewood. Once you set a fire in a residential area and did not or failed to notify your neighbor, that alone constitutes a breach in the law. It contravenes the law, and you are liable. In other words, automatically you are liable. That's an automatic charge. But neighbors just be nice and things like that. So they don't or some people just don't know the law, so they don't pay attention to that. But if your neighbor, and when I say neighbor, 2 houses down, 3 houses down, 4 houses down, 5 houses down, 6 houses down, 7, 8, 9, 10 houses down, that your neighbor still 100 feet, 200, 300 feet, that your neighbor, because wind blowing and smoke spread. Once you are within, right, that circumference of the smoke, yes, and the person burning did not inform you that they were about to burn, and you live in that's in a residential area, you call the police, that's an automatic charge for the burner. I'm not making it up. Not making it up. You have to inform your neighbor. So you could say what you want, who you and your neighbor are talking, they need to find a way to tell you. or you doing the bonding, you need to find a way to tell them. Failing which, well, I'm sorry, you gotta pay the money by. You gotta pay the money. It's just that simple. And if you're a repeat offender, well, I don't want to tell you. Find out for yourself what will happen to you. A word to the wise is sufficient. Heading over to the weather, we can tell you that the weather is expected to be generally fair with brief early morning showers. Tonight's minimum temperature, 23 degrees Celsius. That's relatively cold in the grand scheme of things. Winds easterly to southeasterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Seas moderate with waves 4 to 6 feet in open waters. Friday's weather is expected to be generally fair, becoming partly cloudy during the afternoon with possible isolated showers. Max temperature for tomorrow, check it out, 30.5 degrees Celsius average, and cool 23 degrees Celsius as its low. Winds northeasterly to easterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Seas moderate with waves up to 6 feet in open waters. That, my friends, is your weather report for tonight and tomorrow. Before we go over to the national report, I still want to pick up a few people on the business. So we have people like Marcus, Suzanne, Cher, Karen, everybody, Celine, them people who are just there on the business, Jennifer, always on the business. Well, yeah, hello. And those of you who are on Facebook, Java, the principal, Sylvina, Veronica, Jesse, Joseph, Liz, Claire, did I say Jacinta? Yeah, I think I did. Lintona, who's here, Mom, and everybody else, Mike and Mikey, Sylvina, Doris, Kiran, Joyous, hey, what's going on? Shireen, what's going on? Yvonne, hello. So, guys, we're taking a break. Diana, I see you. We're taking a break. Don't forget to share the thing. I see some of all of the share the thing. And now what? Listen, I was watching all here. All the sharing is caring. You do know that when you share the program, hey, Karen, you good? You do know that when you share the program, it's like you become like a channel. You understand? You become like a channel for the channel. Your friends get to, hey Hazel, your friends get to see the program, right? Your friends get to see the program, and then, they view. And then when they hear me say, Cinda, what's going on? And then when they hear me say share, they too share. How's your little baby, Cinda? Well, not little baby, but how's the child going? Claudette, I see that you're there. So folks, please share the thing, so that you can give your friends and other people a little view on the business. Okay? And by the way, I could tell you who share. The program does tell us who share now. I see Lintana share, I see Jova share, Nova now, Kieran share, Adonna. I don't know what's up. Mike share, Anne share, Rena share. Share. So it tells you who shares. You understand? I see Kieran share. So all you take care of yourselves. May God bless you. May God bless your family. And we're taking a break and come back. And of course, when we come back, what we have for you is a national report. All right, so stay right there. We shall be back.
Are you a progressive young leader, a proactive emerging executive, a rising professional? Then you need appropriate cover for your vehicle. Introducing the Pro Motor Plan from Beacon. Car insurance that includes free loss of use, windscreen cover up to $3,500, free special perils, free accident forgiveness. Get Beacon's Pro Motor Plan today. Don't procrastinate. Call Beacon today at 440-4447 or visit beacongrenada.com.
How am I supposed to finish cooking like this?
I wonder if climate change is behind all these water shortages. Time to think about the future.
It's really time to invest in a proper water storage tank,
What water tanks you guys have available?
We have 450 gallons for a family of 3, 800 gallons for a family of 5, and 1,000 gallons for a family of 7. Purchasing any of these tanks will ensure that you have enough water stored.
Don't be like me and wait until you're out of water. Be smart. Be prepared. Invest in a proper water storage tank today.
Welcome to the future of shopping with Real Value IGA mobile app. Now, your favorite supermarket is right in your pocket. Whether you're a student, a busy parent, or in the diaspora shopping for friends and family at home, a Yachty or a Grenadian, our mobile app has you covered. Shop online with our mobile app from anywhere and enjoy free delivery to St. George and St. David. Or you can pick up your groceries in-store, hassle-free. Convenience, savings, and a seamless experience in Grenada. All right here at your fingertips. Download the Real Value IGA mobile app and start shopping today. Real Value IGA, bringing the supermarket to you.
Anywhere at any time and have it delivered to you right here in Grenada at yogo.gd.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via Superb service. We are Superb distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Shop with confidence at Quartz. Get the lowest prices guaranteed. Get appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. If you find a lower price on any other products elsewhere, we'll match the price. Plus, we'll give you back 110% of the difference. Shop with confidence only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
This is the GIS News for Thursday, March 6th, 2025. I am Rakisha St. Louis. In the headlines, Grenada's border security receives boost from OECS and EU support, and OECS member states strategize on unleashing the blue economy. We'll have details to these stories and more when we return. Get ready for a significant day in governance as Honorable Dennis Cornwall, Minister for Finance, presents the much-anticipated 2025 estimate of revenue and expenditure. Mark your calendars and join us on Friday, March 7th, where the Minister will deliver fiscal insights under the theme Toward Vision 75, Grenada, Resilient and Rising. Live coverage on the Government Information Service begins at 9:30 a.m. featuring hosts Oslin Crosby and Stevenson Warm. They will look back at the key achievements of the government in 2024 and share expectations for 2025. We continue the conversation at 6 p.m. with an in-depth analysis of the key pillars of the 2025 estimate, featuring a panel of experts to enhance your understanding of the revenue and expenditure proposals. Tune in live on Channel 22 or view on our Facebook page and YouTube channel. Stay informed and engaged. Don't miss the chance to understand how our government plans to allocate resources for this year. Join us and be part of the conversation.
So you think it's all about sport? Running can save your life. Say you're at the beach, having a good time, and you feel a strong shaking. Run. See the water withdraw an unusual distance from the shore. Run. Hear a strange roar. Run. If you experience any of these warning signs, run to higher ground.
There may not be enough time for an official tsunami warning. Be tsunami smart. Know the natural warning signs. Are you ready?
Visit WeReady.org, brought to you by SEDIMA and the European Union.
Run.
I'm a VIP. I'm a VIP.
I am VIP. I am vaccinated. I am immunized. I am protected. Our children and nation depend on vaccination for immunization. Childhood vaccination is national priority. It is their protection from disease and sicknesses. Let's all be VIPs and safeguard our beautiful Grenada. I am DJ Blackstorm and I am a VIP health champion. Be a VIP like me.
Let's all be VIP champions.
A message from the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs. Be a VIP Childhood Vaccination and Immunization Campaign in collaboration with UNICEF and the Pan American Health Organization.
Welcome back. The Maurice Bishop International Airport has now increased its immigration kiosks to a total of 9. Grenada is among 3 countries to benefit from the Organization of the Eastern Caribbean States Border Management Enhancement Program. Through this initiative, part of the Regional Integration through Growth, Harmonization and Technology Program, RIGHT, 20 kiosk machines were procured for Grenada, St. Lucia and Montserrat. The RIGHT program is an $11 million Euro program funded by the European Union under the 11th European Development Fund. It aims to accelerate regional integration in multiple areas in specific member states. On Thursday morning, during an official handing over ceremony, Director General of the OECS, His Excellency Dr. Didicus Jules, underscored the significance in making the investment in border security and management.
The number of kiosk machines within the OECS increases to 29, and a total of 4 OECS member states will be using such technology. These investments support the Government of Grenada's efforts to reposition the Maurice Bishop International Airport as a leading port of entry in the OECS. Those kiosk machines have the most up-to-date technology to enhance the assessment that needs to be done to determine whether a given traveler is a threat or not. As a result, such technology plays a critical role in protecting the borders and reducing border security threats.
The Border Enhancement Program is one of over 10 key components. Dr. Florian Lutekan of the EU emphasized how the machines will boost tourism and economic growth.
These kiosks that we are inaugurating today, they show the same vision. They have the same objectives to facilitate the movement of people, to boost tourism and our economy, while at the same time ensuring the safety and security of our citizens. So in this sense, they symbolize yet another area of cooperation where the EU and the Caribbean share a vision, common objectives, and the understanding that by working together, we can achieve so much more for our countries and for our populations.
Prime Minister Honorable Deacon Mitchell commended OECS and the EU for investing in the enhancement of member countries. He's optimistic the machines will improve the travel experiences for both visitors and nationals.
I know we are a tourist-dependent economy, but I think we first have to always think about our own citizens and their experiences at our ports of entry and departure. And so anything that can make their lives easier, more seamless, and frankly, the best is important. Too often we allow the physical constraints of our environment to also impose physical constraints on our ambitions and our minds and what we accept as good or not good enough for us. And for small economies, the deployment of automation and the use of technology is perhaps the single biggest advantage that we can actually use to overcome some of the challenges that otherwise would not be overcomable. So I want to first urge our citizens to embrace the technology, to use it because it will certainly make your life easier, and it will certainly allow us to redeploy some of our immigration resources to better use. But naturally, we are in a tourism and service-driven economy, service-driven region, and we want to demonstrate to the world that it's not just the sea and the sand and the hotels, but the underlying infrastructure that drives our economy is also modernizing and is also seeking to provide the best experience to our guests and visitors when they arrive.
This week, project teams from St. Lucia, Grenada and St. Vincent and the Grenadines have convened for an important 4-day retreat aimed at strengthening the regional delivery of the Unleashing the Blue Economy project. This second annual retreat, which includes representatives from the World Bank and the OECS Commission, is designed to foster collaboration, strategic planning and operational synergy across the UBEC project implementation units in participating countries. The primary goal of this retreat is to ensure that the project teams work together cohesively, share best practices and address challenges to ensure the successful and efficient implementation of ongoing and upcoming projects. The UBEC project is being implemented by the Ministry of Mobilization, Implementation and Transformation and will run until 2028. Its objective is to enhance the blue economy, support economic recovery and improve the resilience of coastal assets in participating countries while providing a quick response to emergencies. Minister for MIT, Honorable Andy Williams, encouraged the participants to strive on the successes of each country to successfully harness the vast potential of its marine and aquatic resources.
With this project, we are not just unleashing or launching an economic initiative. We are launching a vision for a prosperous, resilient, and sustainable future. I am aware that as a region, we have been facing challenges when it comes to implementation. But let us strive on the success we have already achieved and harmonize our efforts for the overall success of this project. I therefore extend my deepest appreciation to all our partners, stakeholders, researchers, entrepreneurs, and community leaders who have and are committed to this initiative. Your dedication and expertise will be instrumental in ensuring the success of this project. I urge all stakeholders to seize the opportunity and work together in realizing the full potential of the blue economy.
In addition to the UBEC project teams, the retreat brings together a wide range of stakeholders, including specialists and experts from various sectors crucial to the success of these initiatives. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Mobilization, Implementation and Transformation, with responsibility for the UBEC project, Nicole Clark-Gurley, encouraged participants to make the best of the sessions.
We will focus on tangible outcomes by developing concrete action plans and initiatives to drive meaningful change that will ensure the long-term sustainability of our marine resources. The UBEC project is more than just a program. It is a movement, a movement towards a future where our oceans are healthy, our economies are prosperous, and our communities are resilient.
The Unleashing the Blue Economy project is being funded by the World Bank to the tune of US $26 million. Nicholas Dromat, one of the team leaders for the project, is in Grenada for the retreat.
It is a time, and I think that's why also the retreat is a good time, really kind of to go towards the implementation of the mainstream activity of the blue economy per se. So kind of to work with tourism, fisheries, solid waste, to have this kind of harmonious approach for kind of a comprehensive project. So kind of this next years will call for an ever further kind of multi-sectoral collaboration. And we know that we can count on your kind of leadership really to bring all these sectors together so that it's not 3 projects in one, but that's really kind of a unique blue economy program with kind of a lot of collaboration to fully deliver on the premise of the blue economy you referred to, and kind of as part of job creation, as part of kind of food security, as part of kind of also environment. And this will require also kind of, I think, further involvement of private sectors, of kind of community and all that, so that UBEC is the project per se. It's one part towards kind of this broader movement, and we know that we have kind of to work with all the stakeholders.
With the participation of the World Bank and the OECS Commission, the collaborative effort aims to reinforce the region's shared commitment to effective and inclusive development. As the retreat progresses, participants will continue to engage in meaningful dialogue, ultimately laying the groundwork for the successful completion of the UBEC projects and fostering a lasting partnership across the Eastern Caribbean. Continuing the news, toward Vision 75, Grenada Resilient and Rising, the theme for the 2025 estimates of revenue and expenditure, which will be presented by Minister for Finance, Honorable Dennis Cornwall, tomorrow, Friday, March 7. The presentation, scheduled to commence at 10 a.m., will be held in the House of Representatives at the Parliament Building, Mount Welldale, and aligns with the government's transformation agenda. The presentation of the 2025 budget will be broadcast live on GIS Channel 22, the GIS YouTube channel and Facebook page, as well as other major television and radio stations. Debates on the budget will commence on Monday, March 10th by members of the lower house. This is the GIS News. When we return, new tissue culture laboratory to be commissioned soon.
Are you thinking about buying a vehicle? Did you find a company on social media? Stop. It may be a scam. Look out for the following red flags. Is the price lower than other dealers? Does it seem too good to be true? Are you sending the monies to the US even though you are ordering the vehicle from Japan? Does the address on the invoice match the address on the payment details? Are conversations limited to WhatsApp text? Is there a sense of urgency placed on you by the seller? You are about to be scammed. Do not take your hard-earned cash or even worse, a loan to send to these scammers. Once the money leaves Grenada's shores, you are not likely to get it back. Consider buying a vehicle already on island from an individual or a car dealer. Beware of these scammers. If in doubt, it's best to stay out. A message from the Financial Intelligence Unit.
I'm a VIP. I'm a VIP.
As a parent, it is my responsibility to care and protect my children. It is my responsibility to ensure they are safeguarded at all times. It is the same for you, to safeguard your children by keeping them on their vaccination and immunization schedule. Make them a VIP, vaccinated, immunized, and protected. I am Pinky Fabulous. I am a VIP health champion. Be a VIP like me.
Let's all be VIP champions.
A message from the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs, Be a VIP Childhood Vaccination and Immunization Campaign in collaboration with UNICEF and the Pan American Health Organization.
The journey of 1,000 miles begins with but a step. So the journey of a year begins with but a sec. 1 second is the difference between old and new. The difference between what you have done and what you have to do. 1 second is the difference between who you were and who you are going to be. The difference between a year of expectations and a year of memories. Awaiting you is a year of opportunities and new moves. Just one final second to reflect. And then we must embrace indeed. I reckon 1 second is all we need.
Welcome back. The government of Grenada, in collaboration with the Chinese mission under Phase 8 of the Grenada-China Technical Agricultural Cooperation, is preparing to commission a new tissue culture laboratory to enhance tissue culture operations at propagation stations throughout Grenada. Approximately $700,000 was invested in the construction and outfitting of the laboratory located at the Maribor Propagation Station. The tissue culture lab is expected to be handed over soon and subsequently opened to the public. This joint venture between the government of Grenada and the Chinese Agricultural Mission is geared at increasing the potential for the propagation of large quantities of plantlets of our local root and staple crops that can boost local production by increasing the amount of high-quality planting material in a short time. Additionally, and of significant importance, tissue culture produces disease-free plants, which will help in our fight against the spread of aggressive and potentially damaging pests. The government of Grenada is committed to meeting set targets and obligations under the CARICOM 25 by 25 initiative aimed at reducing food importation in the region by 25% by the year 2025. This aligns with the OECS FAST strategy endorsed by Grenada and other OECS member countries as an urgent action plan to promote food security, self-reliance and agricultural development in the region. Finally, in the news, activities for International Women's Day 2025 will extend through to December. Observed on March 8th, the annual commemoration recognizes women's contributions across various fields, raises awareness about gender equality, and promotes empowerment. The day gives focus to issues such as gender equality, reproductive rights, violence, and abuse against women. In Grenada, the Ministry of Social and Community Development, Housing and Gender Affairs will join the rest of the world in observing International Women's Day under the theme, Empowering Change, Accelerating Action for Gender Equality. Isinta Alexis, Senior Program Officer in the Division of Gender Affairs within the Ministry of Social Development, explained that the focus this year shifts from awareness to action and reaffirming Grenada's commitments to the Beijing Declaration. This year marks the 30th year of the Beijing Declaration and Platform for Action.
This anniversary that we're celebrating in 2025 is basically we are looking at how do we reaffirm our commitments, our commitment to women's economic participation, our commitment to leadership, our commitment to violence prevention, our commitment to education, our commitment to health, to name a few, and to see how these commitments are aligned to our gender equality policy and action plan, as well as our sustainable development goals. So Grenada is celebrating under the theme of empowering change, accelerating action for gender equality. And our focus this year is shifting from awareness to action. And we want to ensure that the momentum for Beijing Plus 30 is translated into real-world progress.
She outlined how the ministry and its stakeholders will address systemic barriers throughout the year.
We intend to foster sustained engagement and deeper impact. So why Beijing Plus 30 matters? We are looking to push ourselves to the extreme of saying, you know what, we want to move from just doing advocacy, which is important, but we want to translate that into action. because we know that we have achieved a lot from 1995 to now in terms of our achievement of actions taken to amplify women's achievements. But we also recognize that we still have challenges when it comes to economic crises, when it comes to climate change, and when it comes to social inequalities. So to make this meaningful, we want to push the agenda of focusing on economic empowerment, inclusive leadership, social protection, and gender-responsive infrastructure.
Alexis highlighted the activities to be held, which will include Empowerment Forum, leadership training, farmers market, among others.
Starting on the 25th and 26th of March, we are doing an economic empowerment forum where the focus would be on business development, training for women in business as well as persons who would want to get into business. So we'll be doing that training at the Radisson Hotel, and then on the 25th and 26th, and then the 27th and 28th, we will be moving to Belmont Estate to continue training with women in the north as well. So this is just the kickoff of many of the activities. We move from there on the April 3rd. We are looking at doing a Women in Leadership Cafe, and it has a focus of the STEM as well. We're also looking at doing a farmers market in June. We are looking at doing a creative talent showcase, Queens Empowering Change, on November 25th. And why November 25th? That is when we segue into 16 days of activism. We will also be ongoing social media campaigns and advocacy through this, because we want to inspire behavior change by having that kind of media engagement and presence.
That story just ended the GIS news. A recap of the headlines. Grenada's border security receives boost from OECS and EU support, and OECS member states strategize on unleashing the blue economy. On behalf of the entire news and production team, I am Rakisha St. Louis saying thank you for joining us. Get ready for a significant day in governance as Honorable Dennis Cornwall, Minister for Finance, presents the much-anticipated 2025 estimate of revenue and expenditure. Mark your calendars and join us on Friday, March 7th, where the Minister will deliver fiscal insights under the theme Toward Vision 75, Grenada, Resilient and Rising. Live coverage on the Government Information Service begins at 9:30 a.m. featuring hosts Oslin Crosby and Stevenson Warm. They will look back at the key achievements of the government in 2024 and share expectations for 2025. We continue the conversation at 6 p.m. with an in-depth analysis of the key pillars of the 2025 estimate, featuring a panel of experts to enhance your understanding of the revenue and expenditure proposals. Tune in live on Channel 22 or view on our Facebook page and YouTube channel. Stay informed and engaged. Don't miss the chance to understand how our government plans to allocate resources for this year. Join us and be part of the conversation.